Gilbert Arenas finally admits what we've all known for a while now, which is he got himself in a really, really, really bad deal. He signed everything over to his white bosses. They own everything. He has no leverage whatsoever. And they are effing him over in a very bad way.
Gilbert!
Now, he's currently on social media.
Is that why he ain't been on the show?
In back, which we're going to cover, but it's too little too late at this point. This saga first began 7 months ago when the Gil Arena podcast YouTube channel got changed to The Arena. They took Gilbert Arenas' name from off the YouTube channel, leaving a lot of people with questions. Gilbert Arenas was then forced to damn near confirm that he doesn't own the YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is actually owned by Underdog Sports.
I mean,
he sold the YouTube channel to. However, he was optimistic, letting everybody know.
Let me tell y'all something. Don't never sell your whole. This is content. It's not music. You never have to sell your entire channel. If you want to sell 10% of it, 20% of it, whatever, cool. But you never sell your entire channel to nobody, bro. Unless it's a faceless channel and you about to move on. If you want to own this channel and you still want to be on this channel, you never sell your channel. You know how many people, they offer me M's to sell my channel, boy. I'm not taking that, boy. I can make them same M's. It'll take me a year. Okay, maybe you want to give me $3 million right now. I could take the $3 million now, or I can make $3 million this year. I can make $3 million next year, or I can make $2 million this year, next year, and I'll make $20 million eventually. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not selling my channel. No. Will I sell 10% of it for $1 million? Yeah. But I'm not.
This is actually the smartest thing he could have done.
Nah, we love and appreciate y'all, right?
Hey man, listen, listen, Joe. Listen. I see some of them out there laughing at me, Joe. Talking about 360 deals, talking about, why would I give up 50%? You own 100% of nothing.
Question from 2K God. He said, if football is popping, why do they have to take over your channel? Why couldn't they make their own channel and make that pop? Question mark.
That's what we would have said. That was the argument. But as a family,
am I asking too many questions?
No. As a company, no. As a company, you don't want to start from the beginning. Most people don't like the grind of anything, right? They want something that's already turnkey and go. So why should they start from the beginning? Listen, we are expensive. We're not your average podcast expenses. We get paid a lot of money. So because they pay us a lot of money and we not taking no pay cuts in here, if they say your ass gonna do 2 days a week and we want to try what they do for 3 days a week and we keep our money, hey man, do your thing, man. We'll see.
That makes sense. I agree with that.
At the end of the day, we can say, oh hell nah, fuck that, and then they start cutting contracts. So if they want to go ahead and try 3 days a week until football season's over with and then recheck their hand, cool. Everybody still got their jobs.
Employment is key.
I can tell you this. With the way our contracts is doing, they could say, hey man, we're gonna let about 6, 7 of y'all go.
Yeah.
And turn y'all ass into.
These folks is cold, man. They stepped in on some straight mafioso mob ties.
They vicious.
Gil Arena was named Gil Arena. They changed it to The Arena with Underdog Sports.
And they brought Skip Bayless on there.
Name and brand entirely from the channel.
Right.
Then they took Gilbert Arenas, who was filming 5 days a week. They removed 3 days, so like 3 days from his show, gave those 3 days to Skip Bayless' show.
Yep.
So now Skip Bayless has the show that's like the premier show now on the Gilbert Arenas.
It's like
channel.
Gridiron. Yeah.
Now, Gilbert Arenas is saying that he has no problem with what Underdog is doing, changing the show name, bringing in more shows and paying more people, because that means his original host and the people that's on his podcast will keep their jobs and they won't get a pay decrease. Underdog Sports says, ha, you thought, buddy. They then fired 2 of Gilbert Arenas' co-hosts without his permission and without his knowledge whatsoever.
Yeah, I think Lexi got let go.
Oh, let go Lexi. Yeah, that makes sense. Lexi wasn't really a host though. She wasn't really on there that much. Lexi is if y'all know, Lexi is a WNBA player. She used to be like on the show sometimes. But I never really thought she gave a damn. It always seemed like she was just coming to get an extra check. Like, I think maybe they friends or something like that. She wasn't like a person on the show for real. So I'm not surprised they let her
go. Ooh, nice. You been to that? No, the fuck I didn't.
Listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experience serious mental health issues, you should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues, but they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk. They just maximized their profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. But you better not worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm that they have caused. Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz, because you might be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000.
Now let's get these
found
numbers
out,
up, chat. It's fourth
I
quarter.
think Lexi told. I guess Lexi did I did a show with her, one of her other co-hosts.
Oh,
And she
Mariah?
came here and did Joy Taylor, and then she found out that Cheryl got let go.
Oh, Cheryl.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know that.
Huh?
So I didn't even know that. But I just mind my business, man.
I hit Cheryl to see if it was true.
Cheryl wasn't on there a lot either, but she would be engaged.
Oh, nice.
Though. I used to like when they talk basketball.
I guess they didn't want to fly anybody back in, so I had to.
Mm-hmm.
They changing the channel name.
They doing what they want to do on that
firing your
motherfucker.
co-host.
Well, shit, why y'all ain't called me? I can't throw a little 100, 200,000 in that motherfucking pot. Give me a little bit of ownership or something.
Taking
man.
away days
Come on,
from your
man.
podcast. I feel like everybody could have seen it writing on the wall but Gilbert Arenas for some reason.
man.
Like Gil, up until today, Gil Arena was still going off on any and everyone who dare told him, hey, bruh, I don't think you did the right thing. Hey, bruh, something sus is happening over here, bruh.
Yeah.
They doing you filthy over there. They getting ready to burn you, bro. Be careful.
But to be honest, though, I think he signed up 50%. If he signed up 50%, which means he still owns half of the channel's revenue, I'm gonna tell you the way contracts work. Contracts work meaning the Gil Arena show, that's their show. The Arena, whatever, that's the show. But Gilbert can take, he could take Rashad McCants, he could take Kenyon Martin, he could take Brandon, he could take whoever he wanted to take from the show and start a whole nother show called Gil's Universe. And start a whole nother podcast and do it pretty much the exact same way. But now they don't have no ownership of that. You know what I'm saying? So I think he coming from a business mind, it kind of makes sense a little bit, because it's like when you sell a company, like if I build up a company and I sell it to somebody for $20-30 million, I get my 30 million, I'm rich forever, and I can go start another fucking company. If I did it once, I could do it again for sure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's kind of like the business mindset behind it. You really and really, bro, you want to sell some companies, some portions of some companies. You don't want to own and operate a whole bunch of companies, because that's just more jobs. You want to be an investor. You never want to be the CEO. See, people got CEO and owner and all that shit, but you got people like Warren Buffett who don't own shit and just invest their money and just sit back and make billions every month. So it's like,
I'm kind of confused. And again, I feel like I'm asking too many questions, so I'm not.
No, you can take over this playback right now, sir, because if you ask questions, we can answer them. We will not bring these topics up.
We ain't no sellouts.
Okay, because this is now forcing me to ask very specific questions, just because how familiar I am with the community and like what's going on in the space.
Okay.
So I'll just cut to the chase. Who owns the channel?
50-50.
Oh, okay.
Get y'all right.
Hey man, listen, I ain't listen, Joe. Listen. I see some of them out there laughing at me, Joe. Talking about 360 deals, talking about, why would I give up 50%? You own 100% of nothing. You don't have nothing. Right? It's easy to own 100% of nothing you do. Right? Like that's easy. Like 50% of a successful something is better than 100% of nothing.
absolutely.
So, Gil, question for you.
I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie. 3% of success is better than 100% of nothing. But the only thing I push back on, I don't think Gil and them, I don't think they had nothing. I think they had a lot. Like, y'all gotta I know you, I do YouTube every day, all day, nigga. I can tell you right now, if I drop this video right here I'm recording, if it gets 10,000 views, I will get $150. Now, the thing that separates broke people from rich people is how much money they generate, right? So if I can get $150 from 10,000 views, today, May 27th, I'm going to drop 7, 8, 9, 10 videos, okay? So if I can at least get 10,000 views, which is almost guaranteed, if I can get at least 10,000 views 10 times a day, that's $1,500. I post all day, every day, so I'll get paid from the views I got from yesterday's video, from last week's video, from last year's video. I get views. I got thousands of videos on my channel. They all get views every day. So if I can post 10 videos today that make me at least $1,500, that's the low side. Because some of my videos gonna get 30K, 40K, and I'm not getting bomb dropping views, bro. I still touch $80,000, $90,000 a month from this channel. I can tell y'all, and I don't go live as much as I would like to. I have multiple channels. I got sponsorships. I got affiliate programs. I sell my own products. Nigga, it's money. So I know how many views they get. They go live, they get hundreds of thousands of views for their lives. They go 2 hours. They take those live, they cut the lives up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how this shit work. I think y'all got $1 million a month operation going on over there without Underdog. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I push back on. I think they had a lot more than nothing.
You, especially Kwame Brown, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm just gonna show you your reality.
He was still pretending like this was not a bad deal and it was not stupid. Now, the value that Underdog Sports brought to the table, it's like, I don't understand it like at all. Like your Gil Arena sold everything to this company because they was hiring him editors, thumbnail guys, the equipment, and they were gonna pay his co-host.
I promise you could do that shit for. But maybe he did it for the co-host. Maybe he did it so that, maybe he did it so that the co-host is like, I'm good financially. I still own this shit. So I'm going to sign it over to y'all to make sure y'all get paid. Maybe it was that type of thing. But I promise you, gang, everything he just said, finding somebody who hired thumbnails and all that shit, you can do that shit for $5,000 a month, bro. I promise you.
Gilbert Arenas is a multi-millionaire who made $100 million in the NBA.
Right.
Gilbert Arenas couldn't buy camera equipment. He couldn't pay for a set. He couldn't pay for an editor, a thumbnail guy. Bro, thumbnails take like $30. He couldn't
20.
Hey, yo, get like a group of guys around him. Hey, bro, we building towards something, man. When this take off, we gonna start. You were up $100 million. You didn't need anybody to fund anything. You could have done it yourself, but he chose not to. Now, here's the thing that Gilbert was not telling us.
But I think last time I would say, I think Gilbert made a business play. I think Gilbert said, okay, I got all this money, but if I sell this company right, if I sell this show, have you noticed, if y'all watch the show, Gilbert ain't been on the show in a minute. So, but he's still collecting checks. So he kind of set up like some residual income for himself to the point where he still owns 50% of the channel, okay? All his co-hosts still get paid. He still get paid, but he ain't got to do shit no more. So now he can go make that same money. Imagine you make $100,000 from your job. You can make that same money, but you never come to work. You on vacation making the same money. You having sex with your wife making the same money. You see what I'm saying?
And telling everyone in these discussions until now when he was forced to tell us. So Gil sold 50% of the show. So the IP, they own 50% of it. Right. However, the channel, the Arena channel, originally Gil Arena, that got what, like close to like 1 million subscribers right now.
It got more than 1 million.
That channel, he sold 100% to Underdog Sports. So Underdog owns 100% of the channel.
Okay.
He still has the
Arena got
50% of the show's IP, which to me is like to me, the channel is more valuable. You can literally start a new podcast on that channel and it'll do the same views as the old podcast. Like the name
Right.
doesn't really matter. It's the people that's on the show.
Exactly.
So owning 50% of the show name, but 0% of the channel is an L. Is an L. There's no way to put it. But here's where Gil is really pissed off about, and this is what sparked him going public today and making threats towards Underdog. So Gil has an NBA podcast, has a basketball podcast.
Mm-hmm.
These folks changed his channel name. He was cool with it. Fired his co-host without his knowledge. He was cool with it. Took away days from
those co-hosts wasn't really co-hosts though. They was more like guest stars every now and then. Like they'll probably be on there like once a month type shit.
podcast. He was cool with it.
Like
But
the real co-host, Rashad, Kenyon, Dan get fired. Nick, Brandon, Josiah, they still
The
on there.
NBA playoffs is currently going on. He has a basketball podcast. These folks told Gilbert Arenas he can sit home as his co-host come and podcast about the NBA playoffs with Skip Bayless. So they told Gil, do not show up to his own podcast.
That's why he ain't been
Then
there.
replaced Gilbert Arenas with Skip Bayless, and that was the last straw for Gil. And that's why he went public yesterday, essentially telling Underdog if they keep treating him like he's not a valued member of the team, he gonna start believing it, and it's gonna get bad for him.
Right.
I hate Rashad. No, I don't hate Rashad. That's my guy.
I like his setup. That shit hard.
I'm not sure they like me anymore. I'm just, I don't know. I'm gonna just let y'all know, no different than NBA. Just remember this. Chat, words are powerful. Just like in the NBA, when people start writing, the team is better without them, that player read it, that player believes it, that player starts acting like it. You know, so if y'all saying the show is better without me, hey, and the producers them say, oh, hey, you know, fans, you know, they don't care if he's here or not. And hey.
Nah, we missed Gil on the show, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm on vacation, so you know, I don't need to be at work. I think I'm finals. I think I'm on a finals duty, not this one.
Gil ain't stupid, man. Them folks is edging you out the building, man.
Yeah, they trying to kick
They
him
took
off.
your channel. They created another successful show off your name. They got your co-host on board and under contract. You the only person who apparently your contract is up this summer after the NBA Finals. Your co-hosts are under contract for another year or two. So they got your co-host. Like they said, bro, we don't need you, bro. We got Skip Bayless who can talk about basketball and football. Skip can lead your co-host. We don't need you. So now that like, do we really need you to come for the playoffs when you're, you know, due to have an expiring contract after the playoffs? Like, do we really need you? Or should we take this time to build momentum with Skip Bayless and your co-host and, you know, prepare for the very near future where you're no longer at Underdog?
Yeah.
Gil, they're edging you out. Now, I think Gil realized this when the following game happened and he still was not invited. So he took to his social media to send, I guess, his first and final warning to Underdog.
One thing I know
letting
about
them
Gil
know
is he don't give a
that
fuck.
if they don't get their stuff together, if they don't show him he's worth something, if they don't offer him a contract, then apparently he would just restart the Gil Arena podcast on a whole new channel
That's all I do.
and run it back up without Underdog.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a threat that Underdog care about too much.
I don't think they care for real because they already own the channel. See, they already have, but what they don't realize is if he do that, y'all don't have like, y'all gotta remember, if y'all watching this far, y'all know Gil's Arena. Like, y'all know why we love that show. It's because it's ESPN, but it's real nigga, barbershop, unfiltered talking. You ain't gotta be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta keep it PG. You can cuss. You know what I'm saying? They got the props. It's a lot more personable to us. If he does that, I promise you, we will take our stupid ass from. It's gonna be some people that still stay on the Arena channel, but we gonna take our dumb ass from this channel. We gonna move our dumb ass right over wherever Gil at. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all Gil has to do. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, if I sell the channel Mula, I could come out with a new channel and call that motherfucker Mako and do the same shit with the same camera, with the same computer, and rebuild it back up, and then stop working with the Mula channel. And now it's like, okay, whatever, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like all he has to do. Just like you could sell, if you started Microsoft, you could sell Microsoft and make another company called Soft Micro. And they don't got shit to do with this LLC over here. Do you
at all? Now he would explain that, that when the contract expires, he retains ownership of the show's name, but Underdog still owns the channel, which is the most valuable asset when you have a podcast.
Michael
Not really.
Jackson.
He could build it back up, no problem.
All right, I'm not gonna say it again. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael Jackson.
Look, he already got it set, Bill. Like,
Okay, that's it. That's all I can give you. Thriller's coming. Shut up already. Okay?
Michael Jackson, another great example. When the Jackson 5, when they came out with Jackson 5 and they left the label, they had to stop calling it Jackson 5 and call it the Jacksons. But still, same fucking people on the song.
I'm a owner now.
We don't give a fuck what it's called. We care about.
I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all relax. I've been cooking in the kitchen. What y'all trying to eat? Okay, what y'all trying to eat? I got everything on the menu. Okay.
Okay.
This channel says Gil's Arena, huh? It says it. It says Gil's Arena, don't it? Huh? Gil's Arena on the page. You know what? I'll type it one more time. Tap, tap. Huh? Does that look like something y'all done liked before? Okay.
Fuck is you
Obviously,
talking
when
about?
he says a Mike
Nigga?
Jack or Thriller is coming, he's talking
007
about
come out
he's about to
tonight?
go independent. He's about to own, I guess, the show. Where once he goes
play that
independent,
shit.
he owns the show's name.
Came out
And
yesterday.
he's telling the audience,
Y'all
yo,
tripping. I'm finna play the game.
ain't this what y'all liked about the old set?
Fuck
Well,
you
I
talking
got
about?
that already
You turn
built in my
PS5 while
crib
this shit
now.
going on. Let me download that.
I'm going to just bring my guys over here and we going to run it back on our own channel that we own.
Yeah. And guess what? Them same Rashad, all his co-hosts right now, they'll still be getting paid from the arena. They'll just come over here with Gil. And then once they contract fizzle out over here, it's the same thing that happened with Skip's last show. As soon as y'all got rid of Shannon Sharp, y'all had a few years. Y'all tried to replace the host and do that. Shit didn't work. Shit had to get shut down. So that's all that's gonna happen. Because nobody is watching the Gil's Arena. Nobody's watching that channel because of Skip Bayless. Nobody's watching that channel because because it's on this channel. We don't give a fuck what channel it's on. We want to see Gilbert Arenas argue with Kenyon and Nick and Brandon and Rashad and Josiah. We want to see that. That's what we want to see. I don't give a fuck what y'all can call that motherfucker Klu Klux, Roblox, Blue Block, Pop Pop Boom. I don't give a fuck what you call it. I'm watching. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what we want to see. So I don't give a fuck what the name of it is.
Bro, y'all already did all the work for Underdog, man. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Underdog already hit a lick of the century, homie. Y'all done built.
I don't think
Now,
they hit a lick, bro. You don't know how much they paid for 50% of that motherfucker. You don't know how much they paid for that whole channel. You know what I'm saying? And as long as I own the name, oh, for sure, trust me, if I own the name, I'm getting paid off this, off the shit. Somehow, some way, I'm getting paid off the show. And the show will fall off. As soon as they all start leaving, even if they on contract for another 2 years, that's about 2 more years they got left. And then they're going to go, you got to think about it too. These are retired NBA players. They're not hurt for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of these people are broke to like regular society standards. They not taking a bus and they not driving Toyotas. Like, they don't live in a 1-bedroom apartment in the hood. They ain't on Section 8. Like, they not broke, bro. So they don't really have to like give a fuck. How much you want to sell? You want me to tell your channel for how much? 10 million? All right, cool. Come on, give me 10 million. You could take that in 2 years. I'll take my 10 million, invest it, and then I'll go start a new channel. That's how I look at it.
Right? If they were losing like Gilbert Arenas, and the arena only had the Gil Arena podcast, but what Underdog did, man, boy, they did a slick maneuver, man. They kind of have experimented with content without Gil, and that content has been performing just fine, man. They brought in Skip Bayless, they brought in, you feel me, like the NFL legends, the football guys, they brought in other basketball dudes, and they essentially have built another successful show. So it's not like, for example, like when Brandon, like the NFL wide receiver, like when he had Ryan Clark and other people on his channel, and they only had that show. So when 3/4 of the show leave and start their own podcast, well, people from this show just followed them because there's no more product left. Well, no, they got other successful shows on the network. Bro, I feel bad for Gil, man. This is sad, bro. This is bad. But Gil is still optimistic he could defeat Underdog if Underdog don't start acting right.
Ain't nothing happened at
Why
all.
you feel bad? I don't get it. Why you feel bad?
My contract's over. That's it. Mine was over before everybody else's. That was it. That's all. That's it. There's nothing. Ain't nothing happened. No beef. Me and Skip, we play golf every Wednesday.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. That's business. We don't give no fuck about all that.
Nothing's wrong, yo. I sold the channel, not the show. There's a channel. I think people usually purposely not hear. I think I said this like a couple months ago that my contract is up this year, and then after my contract's up, I will own the name of my show. I thought I said that, and I think they purposely, nobody wanted to listen. I did 50-50 ownerships to get the foundation because I had no idea what it took to run shows.
I got you.
So,
but now I know.
Now I understand how to run shows.
Right.
So I don't need,
I don't need y'all no more.
I don't need to do 50-50s no more. That's it. There's nothing,
Yeah, I don't think he took an L, bro.
Yeah, but this is far off from what Gil originally said when he did the interview with Lowe. In the interview with Lowe, he says, listen, I did a deal. They brought in all their resources, all the equipment, and they built up the show for me. They got us a bunch of subscribers. And when our deal is over, I can walk away with everything. Man, he must have thought he was dealing with Bobo the Fool. Man, he must have thought that these companies just made $1 billion by accident. Man, he reread that contract and found out, oh, damn. They own the channel 100%. Forever. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, all right? And if you're still watching this video.
Yeah, I don't think he really necessarily took an L. I think, like, from this time when he just said this, like, I think this is what kind of, like, I don't think he really necessarily took an L. I think he made some mistakes, but like he said, he knew he wanted to do a podcast. So instead of me spending all my money hiring this person, fucking up on my ads, I don't know how to run the live right. You know what I'm saying? Making this mistake, fucking my channel up 2-3 times, making another one. The shit that I went through, like when I was like young trying to be a YouTuber, he ain't had to go through that because he was using their money. You see what I'm saying? He was using their money, their resources, and he soaked up all that game, still got paid for it, still made a huge bag off of that shit. Don't think that he making anything less than $5-10 million a year off this damn shit. I think he making that good bread off of it. You know what I'm saying? And made his money, sold the channel for probably, I don't even know how much more, right? And when his contract's over, he still owns the name, so he can go make another channel, which is free, okay? Making a channel, it doesn't cost any money. You can make a YouTube channel right now and upload a video right now. That shit ain't gonna cost you $1. You feel me? He could take them same people that he built the channel with, and it should blow up pretty much overnight because he'd do it in on another channel. So that's not a problem. He got paid. His co-host still getting paid. They locked in their contracts. They getting that check, that bag. You feel me? They're not pulling up and showing up for no $50,000 a year. These is retired NBA players, you know what I'm saying, who have millions and millions and millions of dollars. You could tell, you could see what's on them when they pull up. They got Paddocks on, Richard Mills, APs, different watches. They not broke. They pulling up Rolls Royces, Bentleys. Like they far from broke. They crib still crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they getting that bag. He secured the bag for the guys. He secured his bag for himself, his family, and all that. Now, okay, cool. I'm finna take this shit over here. Like, I don't necessarily think he necessarily did nothing wrong. I feel like he kind of like got drafted to a team, learned how the NBA business work, and then shit. After he, I don't need y'all no more. I'm finna go to another team and win a championship type shit. I feel like that's kind of like all he did, but I fuck with it though.